Live from the Raw Live Production Studio, it's True NFL with Frankie J and T.O. And here's your host, Frankie J.
I am indeed Frankie J, and to my right is the three-time Hall of Shamer. Five-time Hall of Shamer, T.O. You're giving yourself some Hall of Shames. Anyways, T.O., we're back. Playoff weekend is upon us. We got a lot to talk about. We do, before you start the feeding the ducks.
Oh.
Sorry, feed the ducks. What's on this day, T.O.?
What is on this day? It's 2007. Phil Jackson wins his 900th game. Fastest coach to do so in NBA history. 1998, Shaq. You remember Shaq?
Of course.
We should interview him one day. He blocks 3 shots for his 1,002 career block shots. Here's one for you because you're a big figure skating fan. 1994, Tanya Harding
I like her.
wins the figure skating championship. Then you blew her leg out after that, didn't you?
I thought she was sexy in a weird way.
Whew. 1985, Lou Brock elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame from the Cardinals, of course. And here's the last one, 1979. Steelers fans will appreciate this. Steelers beat Houston 34-5 at Three Rivers Stadium. They didn't need no weird kicks to do so.
Wow.
Stop the music.
Stop the music. We have a lot to talk about today, but we do have a little bit of a special occasion today. T.O. and I, a few years ago, I want to say, met a couple that podcasts on their own. Sam I Am and I Am Dave from the Married Couple podcast. And I Am Dave is a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, and we are Bills fans. And we kind of, last minute, decided to get together and do a little collab action for our show and then their show, which will be following ours directly after. Anyways, I don't want to waste too much time because we don't have a lot of time, but we have, like I said, Sam I Am and I Am Dave.
Do you know where they're from?
They're from Nebraska.
Duval! What else we got? The Teal Town Faithful. Come on, don't act like I don't know.
Here they are.
Jag Nation and the Pool Party Posse.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome, Sam I Am and I Am Dave, which is really confusing. Thanks for joining us.
Well, I like green eggs and ham, and he's Iron Man. So
I am Dave. I love it how you're like, do you know where they're from? Setting them up completely. He says where we're actually from, and you're like, Duval. I mean, thank you. You did a good Duval, by the way. No,
Thank you. I had to do it wrong because on purpose.
No, Duval, I love it. I love you guys' show, and thanks for having us up here.
Definitely.
But
it is kind of weird that two people from Omaha, Nebraska, like Florida teams.
How does that happen?
yeah,
It wasn't intentional.
Did you meet at a Jags game in the pool?
We wish. No.
no, I don't know what happens in that pool. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When I met Dave, I
still
didn't have an
do.
NFL team, and he goes, "Honey, I think you need to figure out a team." So we played fantasy I was like, "Give me a full season to figure out who I like." And that season for me, Tampa was on Hard Knocks, and I was watching, and I was still gonna the whole year. For the most part, I was open-minded, but I kind of fell in love with Gerald McCoy on their defense. And, Jameis Winston was, but I really liked Gerald McCoy and their whole defense. And then we had Fitzmagic and all that that came in. But we were playing, Tampa was playing the Patriots, and I was completely rooting for Tampa. And Dave goes, "I think you found your team." And I was like, "I think I did."
Hold on, but you were rooting for the Patriot, or no, hold on. You were rooting for Tampa so bad
Because
you hated who?
Tom Brady.
You hated Tom Brady.
Thank you. High five.
I did.
And
However,
that's
he
how
won
she
me a
picked her
Super
team.
Bowl.
That's how she picked her team.
That's how I picked my team. And it's funny because Dave's ex-wife was a Jets fan, and I fucked with him many times throughout the year. I'm like, "Hey, babe, I think I found my team. I think," and he's like, "Who?" And I'm like, "The Jets." He's like, "Fuck off." But
oh, she did that more.
Yeah, I did that multiple times just to fuck with him. But
that hurts.
Dave's been a fan of Jacksonville since they came into the league.
Since the get-go.
Yeah.
Since Brunel. I don't think they can see that.
Yeah.
Since
you can see it.
Yeah. Brunel.
I feel bad for that guy. I feel bad for him.
Why?
He
was a great fantasy quarterback.
Yeah, but he never won the big one. He deserves it. And I'm not a
Well,
left-handed quarterback sort of guy.
I think
actually don't
Maurice
like him.
Jones-Drew deserved it a little more.
I think they all deserved it.
I don't. You know what? I want to beat up MJD every time he's on that post-game
Why?
show on NFL Network. He's just such a dick. I just don't. I don't know. I don't like his.
So you don't like
style.
Steve Smith either?
No, he's cool.
Oh, well.
I just
To
don't
me-
like MJD. He wasn't that amazing.
What?
Sorry, I'm
was a-
MJD hater over here.
He was pocket right. I used to have a full size. What are they? Those stick on the wall things. What were those? Big heads or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Full size on this wall right here. In fact, this wall was actually painted.
This whole room
This
is painted
blue.
Jacksonville
Yeah, it is.
turquoise.
What was the life-size picture where his thighs as big as your
Oh
waist?
yeah,
He's
Yeah.
4'8",
That's pretty
300
sweet.
pounds.
Yeah.
he was a beast though.
He was.
As
Could run
little
a
as he
4'3".
was, he would knock people over.
He was a little bowling ball.
Well, that's
Yeah.
why he's a dick. He's got CTE already.
Yes.
That could be.
Yeah, he's
Guys,
showing
thanks for
signs.
inviting us to your show.
Yeah, we
And-
Oh
appreciate
yeah,
it.
for sure.
I forgot
Thanks
I was
for-
here.
Yeah. Well, T.O.
I'm gonna forget him.
we if you recall on our old show years ago, we used to have the handicap sign behind him.
Mm-hmm.
But since I moved 6 hours away, I was unable to get the sign there.
Last
before
time I
left.
talked to them, I actually went to the Bills-Jaguars game. I remember in their comments, and that was the last time I think I
Oh.
talked to them.
Yeah, I think so.
That was. I
We
think.
whooped
And
you.
you smoke 5,065 bowls a year, and you remembered that.
Yeah, and they say short-term memories. Screw that. You remember what you want to.
Yeah, right. So why don't we do this, Dave?
Yes.
Why Jacksonville? If you already answered that, I apologize. But why?
No. She tried to answer for me. Why Jacksonville? Why did I pick them?
Yeah, like why?
When I was growing up, and this will give away my age a little bit, but I was a Steelers fan in the late 70s.
Oh, I remember.
obviously.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I didn't watch football for a while. I went to the Navy, and after high school and a little bit of college, I went to the Navy, and I didn't watch NFL at all. And I'm like, you know what? When I came back out, people were playing fantasy, and I'm like, I need a new team. And it happened to be the year that Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers came out. And I'm like, I'm going to pick one of these two. And I
Makes
literally picked it because of the teal, because of the color.
So-
But since that inaugural season and that day, I've been a fan. I mean,
yeah,
huge fan ever since. And there is not anybody. I've got a certain spot that I have to stand in my kitchen when I watch the game.
It's crazy.
I have
that's
to.
okay. Now you're
it's-
scaring me, dude.
Yeah, dude. I've got jersey after jersey. I threw the Brunel one up there. I'm wearing a
Fred
Fournette.
Taylor.
Leonard Fournette.
Oh, Fournette.
But I had
that
a
one.
Jones Drew jersey, a Fred Taylor jersey back in the day, and I've just been a huge fan ever since. And it doesn't make sense. I live in the middle of the United States, but
Well, who would be the
I just-
closest team to you?
Fred Taylor beat us up in the playoffs one year.
closest
too.
closest team to
Kansas
us
City
is Kansas
Chiefs,
City.
and I hate Kansas City with a passion.
So do I, and they're moving
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
screw over the.
I don't
Well,
even
they're
know
not
why.
moving that
No.
far.
Yeah, just
If
across.
you've been down there, it's not all that far. It's 20 minutes.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah, I know.
what are they going to be called? The Kansas Chiefs? Or is
No,
there a
It's Kansas City, Kansas.
It's
Yeah,
still
it's-
Kansas City.
they're like
on.
across the river.
Haven't you ever looked at a
from each
map or
other.
anything?
Let's go over some geography.
Yeah. Let's
I- no, my ex-husband was from Massachusetts, and when I first met him, his buddies were like, "Oh, Nebraska, that's right above Texas, right?" I'm like, "No, it's not." And this dude's a doctor now, so I get it.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
you guys on the East Coast, you don't really care about the Midwest.
I never
Why
said
would you?
that. I just don't
Why
know
would you?
about it. I
No,
wanted to move to Montana one time.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
there you
great.
go.
Yeah, and then I watched Yellowstone, and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good."
Yeah, that's fucked.
That whole
Yeah.
state's about turning the TV off and just getting out there.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have TV where I'm at, up here in lonely town of 1,300 people in the
Well.
mountains.
Well, Jag fan, you got to be feeling pretty good about this year.
Yeah, how do you feel about this?
You know what?
You're rolling.
I don't want to get too overzealous. I knock on wood. I don't want to get too. Here's what I don't like. I don't like the fact that people are now noticing us, because we've kind of been flying under the and actually the Bills, if they could, they've kind of been under the radar a little bit this year as well. I
Sloppy.
mean, now, you know what I mean, though. I mean, comparatively, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about the season, but I don't want to get too overzealous. We've done this before, a few times. I feel like our teams, the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills, are so identical, especially right now, and not even just this season. But how many? I mean, everything I'm saying, you guys can say. I've felt it before. We've been here before. Is it going to be the same old thing? I don't want to get too excited. I mean, is that the way you guys feel?
I'm feeling pretty good about this week.
This week?
I feel good every week. About
if I was to look at all the teams in there now in the AFC, I would have wanted to play the Jacksonville Jaguars, I think.
Even seriously,
Even Houston?
Well, hold on.
I haven't watched enough
Houston's
of their
pretty hot.
games.
Yeah.
Houston's hot.
Houston's hot.
New England, it could go either way.
See, I don't have faith in New England or Denver. I get
I've
their
just mean
records.
matchup wise, us matching up against that team. I think this is going to be a good game. High scoring, probably first to 30 wins this game.
It's going to be crazy.
first to 30. I've never heard that phrase.
Well,
The over under is 52, I think.
it is. The Jaguars have scored 25 plus points in their last 9 out of 10 games. I'm just letting you know.
That's
Which
true.
is insane.
Trevor Lawrence broke all their QB records with 35 touchdowns.
Well, he only had to compete against Burnell.
That's true.
It's not that
That is
hard.
true.
I could break that.
Yeah, Blake Bortles.
Bortles was sweet, but
In fantasy,
planet?
because they were coming from behind. You know that.
All right. All right. So here's my take on Jacksonville. First of all, do I think Trevor Lawrence is playing good football this year? Yeah, but he has a knack for screwing things up when the pressure's high on him. Secondly, with the hair, I can't do it.
Oh God.
He's a Disney prince.
I hate it.
Let me bring the girl part in here.
Yeah,
He's
thank
a
you.
prince. He looks like they took him from like some fucking Disney fucking movie, and you're like, we're gonna take this quarterback that looks just like that. He looks like he came off
kinda does.
an animation. You know, what I mean?
Especially from the side view where his nose is just like.
Yes, exactly. It just out like most of the Disney princes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's true.
Have you seen him in person ever?
Well, we did go to Tampa, Jacksonville in 2023. They played day after Christmas.
So you weren't right next to him though.
No, I mean he's tall as fuck though.
I
He's
saw
like
him pretty
6'5".
close. We were pretty close.
Big dude, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of him. I feel like he'll drop the ball like at certain times, and I feel good about this weekend.
That's awesome.
Why? Because
The thing I worry about is their defense. So talk to me about their defense.
Yeah. What about their defense, Dave?
I mean, Hines Allen's gonna
Are
be
you
out
asking me?
for.
Josh Hines Allen, who changed his name because he was.
Well, I
intimidated
mean-
Oh, he's
by
out?
Josh Allen. No.
No,
No, he's in.
Oh,
he's in. He's gonna fucking kill it.
He kills us.
Yeah, he's absolutely in. First off, we've matched up I think 20 times in the past before.
Yes, we have. We're
The
10 and
Bills and the
10.
Jaguars. We're 10 and 10.
Okay.
You already know these.
But you're
It'll be
2 and 0 in the playoffs.
But we are 2-0 in the playoffs. I was going to bring that back. The very first time that we met in the playoffs, you guys had, of course, your amazing team that you had way back in the day.
Was that 10-3?
And I think it was a wild card game in 1996 was the first time we won 30-27 behind
graduated high school
Natron
in
Means
96.
and Brunel. Anyway, you're born and when?
What's that? I graduated high school in '96.
Oh, okay. All right.
The other,
you
I
remember
kind of
that game.
recall the other playoff game too. I think you guys beat us like 10-3 or something with Fred Taylor running all over the place.
Yeah.
Fred
Well,
Taylor.
so you guys are due.
Well, Brad Allen's reffing. Do you guys think football's real? Can we get?
Oh,
think it's
yes.
real?
here we go.
I just want to know who I'm dealing with here. Come on, let me ask the question. Come on. Is it massaged or what's? You think it's massaged a little? Sometimes, sometimes the scores are they kick field goals for no reason. No, you guys aren't on that, huh?
I think it's real, but I think
Massaged. Can we use that word?
it depends on where you're
That sounds
massaging.
creepy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking like Justin Tucker. Like what field goals? There's a lot of games here where this point spread has come into play.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Do I think it's completely fake where they're writing the script? No, 85% of me wants to say no.
No.
But 85% of me wants to say no. 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 85% of me wants to say no But because you can't write this stuff, because every year they come up with, wow, this has never ever happened before. Wow, this has never ever happened before. I was just wondering, like, what if you guys have noticed any of this, or if you're on that train, or you're just like, no, it's totally real.
It is real. Football's real. The hits are real. All that. Now, I'm not saying that the point spreads, for example, that you're saying. I'm not saying that somebody in the back of their mind might not. I'm not saying nothing's ever happened that might have made it gone one way or the other, ever. You know what I mean? Obviously. I mean,
the only reason why I bring this up is because Brad Allen, the referee of this game, has been under the most scrutiny of any other referee that has ever reffed.
Who's he betting on? That's what I want to know.
Well, you guys, we're 4-0 with him, and you guys are 6-8. But he usually favors the home team.
Oh. What do you think about that? Having to travel down to sunny Jacksonville to
it's
have
only
to
gonna be it's gonna be
play
in the
the
60s. Perfect weather for James Cook to cook. Unless you pull the Dolphins trick on us and put us in the direct sunlight with extra heat, with no shade, and fuck us up completely.
I want to steal one of their players next year.
Who?
I want to steal the guy we should have got.
Who's that?
Brian Thomas Jr.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
I hope he's very disgruntled there.
We'll see after.
And Parker Washington
this weekend.
Parker Washington's been playing pretty darn good.
Oh, he's been playing great. Yeah.
Yes.
Parker
He's been the go-to for the last few weeks.
Yeah, he absolutely leads our team.
Mm-hmm.
But Brian Thomas Jr., he's right behind there. But how about the addition of Jacoby Myers?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that
a big
made
deal.
the difference. That made the difference from, I mean, we're not even talking about our draft pick because
That's
he's been
kind of funny.
injured the entire time. But to have Jacoby Myers come in there and just take over pretty much and take over that role is amazing. And I think that's when we turned it around.
And you look at the Bills Mafia page when we were bringing him in, and how many people said we don't want him. He's done. He's everyone. No one wanted him. And there he goes there, and he tears it up.
I wanted him.
He's a good
I
route
think
runner.
sometimes these players, they're not wanted because they suck. Because if you're a wide receiver, what do you have to depend on most to get catches, touchdowns, and yards? A fucking quarterback to throw you the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And Jacoby Myers has been very unlucky in the way of quarterbacks, and now he's got a quarterback that can zing it. I'm just going to give you my final take on this game with the Jaguars. I am not totally 100% comfortable playing them, because we're on the road, and we're in Jacksonville, and they're hot right now. But I also know that our defense, in a weird sort of way, is underrated as they are. They find ways to get turnovers and get the quarterback rattled enough to throw in. I just feel like our defense is going to have a big impact, and there's going to be a couple turnovers that are going to make or break the game. And I like the Bills to win that battle. I mean, it could go either way, but I like the Bills. They have more experience in the playoffs, obviously.
That Allen tears us up. It's like Josh can never get away from him.
Yeah, he can.
He's like his doppelganger, but not.
I know. I was like, I always wish we could have had him.
Now they don't.
Man, if they had both Allens, we wouldn't lose.
So why don't we do this while we still have them on? And if you guys are okay with this, we on our other show that we do with our other friend Dames over at Lock 22 Productions, we like to pick who we think is going to win the games, and it's a real short list because there's only a few games. Sure. Obviously, you're both sticking with the Jags.
Yeah.
You have to. Or I'll just
we are.
Make fun of you.
I tell you what, it's the best game of the wild card weekend.
Yeah, and Tony Romo and Nance are on the call.
It is. It is so. The teams are really so similar. They really are. Rex Ryan called Trevor Lawrence a few weeks back Josh Allen 2.0 because of the way he's been playing. But and I think I know Sam had asked me this question earlier. When's the last time that you could ever put Trevor Lawrence and Josh Allen in the same?
Right.
Right. Until this year, until like the past 8 weeks. You don't. That's not a comparison you make. But the fact that they are playing that close and he's playing as well as he is, I am picking the Jags.
You know how we lose this game? If Lawrence throws for a touchdown and runs for a touchdown.
Where do you come up with this shit?
Because I know my shit.
You know how we lose this game? If Josh Allen throws for a touchdown and runs for a touchdown.
Right.
And that's a fact.
I just sometimes T.O. confuses
You got to
me.
look at the Jags record when he runs a touchdown in.
You're too much.
I mean, you
on the
could baby
stats.
deer it like
They
you
might-
did in the
they
that
might
was the
be
Kansas City
undefeated.
game, right?
I'm waiting
These-
for how many, obviously, Tio.
I don't actually.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping you
They're
did,
setting
but
it
I'm
up.
guessing that he must have ran in 8 or 9 because they just won these last 8 in a row.
He is
And I
running-
guarantee you go down these last 8 games, and he ran one in
Well,
those games.
Now that you bring it up, I actually do have it written here somewhere.
How many
has
of those
run
last 8
in-
games did he run a touchdown in?
Okay,
6,
that's
at
my-
least 6, 7. I would give it.
Wow, the countdown.
I mean,
It better
Dave's
not
looking
be
at
2,
his
or
notes.
I'm.
I could probably
It better not
Google
be
it.
2, or I'm not coming on your show.
Trevor Lawrence has 9 rushing touchdowns.
There we go.
And comparatively, by the way, I believe that your quarterback has 12.
Yeah.
Am I right on that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence has 41 sacks. He's been sacked 41 times. I believe your quarterback has been sacked 40.
Wow.
Pretty close.
And-
Very close game.
And your quarterback has thrown 25 touchdowns and 10 interceptions versus Trevor Lawrence's 29 and 12 interceptions. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be. I definitely like.
At the end of the day, you like
At the end of the day,
Okay.
it's definitely gonna be the Bills over the.
Listen,
Jags.
we don't even have a kicker, man. Oh, we
Yeah, we
just
do.
signed your kicker, didn't we?
Yeah, right. We did. We
If-
signed
what
it
was-
right.
What was wrong with him? He just wasn't right.
I tell you what, that is going to be the difference in the game. As soon as you're done, Frankie J, finish up.
Oh,
It
no,
might
I
not
forgot.
be in this game though, but I worry that when will it be?
No. Here's
The New
deal.
England game.
All we have to do is be on the 50-yard line, and we can
Yeah, I
kick the
heard
game-winning
that.
field goal.
I heard
We
that.
can kick a 67-yarder. This past one, I don't mean to be like the kids, but 6-7.
No magnets that day.
Shut the fuck
No,
up.
but
I was gonna say for our show, but I thought I'd just
Yeah.
Well, that's Todd's thing. He thinks there's magnets.
bring that
in gloves,
magnets in.
socks.
Oh, did you see that last kick from the Steelers? What the heck was that? That was a 23-yard kick.
okay. There were magnets.
Dude, no wind. Here's the thing on the pole.
All right.
That was crazy.
All right, so let's do this. We got the Rams going to the Panthers. This game to me, I picked the Panthers. I was the only one of the three of us that picked the Panthers. Panthers
wrong.
are at home.
Yeah.
You're wrong, Rams.
Definitely the Rams.
Okay, so taking
You're wrong,
the
Rams.
You're both taking Rams. I'm keeping track too. Then we got the shitty the Packers going to see the Bears at home.
I think the Bears take it. I just think they will. I think they're going to pull this one off. I think they probably have the Packers number.
There's 3 teams I have little faith in this year, and you could put mine. And as far as teams that shouldn't be as good as they are, you could put mine as the 4th. The Jaguars shouldn't be as good as they are. I think the Bears are one of those teams. The other 2 are we already talked about Denver and on the AFC. But I think the Chicago Bears win this one. But they're not as good as they're not as good. It's Chicago though. They're going to win.
Yeah, and then obviously the Bills, Jags, we did that. 49ers go to the Eagles. I think the Eagles are the most boring good team ever. Just watching their games makes me want to just go to sleep, wake up, and see what the damn score was.
I think the 49ers take this one. They've not had a very good couple weeks, but I think the 49ers take it.
49ers are actually my Super Bowl pick. I think the
Mine too.
49ers actually win this as well.
Do you know what I said on the last show? I said Brock Purdy is going to lead all quarterbacks in the playoffs with
may.
touchdowns.
You may.
And they laughed at me.
No, in May. I agree with you. Tio, I agree 100%. The 49ers are my Super Bowl team.
Nice to meet you.
I smell a little bromance happening
I
here.
know, jeez.
T.O., you
We'll
can
hug it
get
out.
along with
Win or
people.
loss, I'm hugging it out.
We're going to yell at each other this weekend.
That's going to be great. The messages are going to be blowing up. And then you got the Chargers who are kind of like, against the Patriots. I took the Chargers, by the way.
Wow.
Did you?
Yeah,
Do I want the Chargers to win? Yes.
Yes, of
Do I
course
think
you
they
do.
will? I'm not sure.
So that's a no.
Yeah.
I'll go. I'll say the Patriots will win this.
Yeah.
Wow. Everyone's
They're
going
not
against
gonna.
me.
They're not gonna get much further though. They'll win this one only because I'm just not impressed with the Chargers.
And then
Yeah.
we go to the Monday night game. The Texans visit your former team, the Steelers.
Yeah.
Coming off a really bizarre win with magnets in the field goal post for the field goal kicks and the priest
a
blessing
game.
the end zone with holy water
Holy one.
before the fucking game. I'm gonna get some holy water and brush it around, drop it around a bank, and maybe get some money.
I don't think that's how that works.
I'm gonna try to figure something out.
Frankie, who'd you pick? I already know. I already know who I'm gonna say.
I took
but-
the Steelers at home.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? You know what? Aaron Rodgers is
He's
Aaron
that guy.
Rodgers, but
I
I
hate
tell you what,
I can't go for Aaron Rodgers.
Texans are the hottest team right now, and I'm saying that being one of the hottest teams. Texans over the Steelers.
Okay, so you got husband and wife
It's-
are going against each other here.
No, I can't go against Aaron, or I can't,
You can't
go with
root
Aaron,
for-
Aaron
Well, hold on,
Rodgers.
it's not
I
who
don't
you're
like.
rooting for.
I know.
It's who you think's going to win, hon.
See,
So my
I could
thoughts
take
on
this
this.
places.
I think Houston will probably win, but I also think that led by Aaron Rodgers, who's been there before. I mean, they've all been there before, but you know what I mean? I think that it could happen, but I'm going to go with Houston.
I know what she means. She means the longer the Steelers hang around in this game,
That's true.
Exactly.
the better it is looking for Aaron Rodgers.
I know. I
Yeah,
don't like
well.
it. I don't like it at all. I don't
Drama.
Like him
I've
at
never
all.
liked Aaron Rodgers. In fact, if I had
It's
the
sports
chance
entertainment to the max, right there.
well, if I could kick him in the taint, I would.
Well, you know how many? If
You
you,
know
put
he's
him,
bad at sex, so
if you put him in
Yeah,
that
at least
spot,
once.
if you at least put Rodgers in that spot, you got half the people rooting against him, and you got half the people rooting for him.
Yep.
It's perfect.
it is. I
You know what bothers me about
Write
him?
it up, baby.
He throws a ball. He'll throw a ball 10 yards past his receiver and blames the receiver for not getting there. It's
Well, it
like,
was
you
his
threw the
fault. He
ball.
ran the wrong route.
Of course he did. It's always everyone else's fault.
You ever watch Dan Marino? He's never wrong.
Oh shit!
I just snorted. Thanks.
Sam's
It's
fault.
contagious.
Sorry.
I get the Nebraska snort going on over here.
Jeez. You
Jeez.
think Peyton Manning ever was like, no, that's my fault?
Nope.
No,
His head's too big for that.
his forehead is.
I mean, really.
Hold on. I
Anyone ever
resemble that
notice the
remark.
big indents from the helmet cushions
Yes.
in his head?
I
I was just like, dude, get a bigger size, man.
I actually feel that.
I was mad, actually.
Five
That
head.
I had no Mondays off and wasn't able to watch the Manning and Manning kiss.
Well, Peyton Manning's just ugly as hell. He looks like part Neanderthal or some shit. I mean, his brother
The whole
Eli.
family does.
Jeez, what do you
They're
think
all
about
weird.
Lamar then?
I think they're all inbred. But I don't know. I live in a town where half the damn
Jeez,
people
he
are
kind of looks like
inbred,
the Predator.
Lamar.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, yeah, when he's got his hair hanging out. Sure. I mean, we got.
I
we got
can't wait
Prince,
to have you guys on our show.
I know. I'm so excited.
But why don't we do that?
We're gonna
Why don't we let
continue
you
this
guys
in a little
go
bit.
so you guys can go prepare for us?
You know what? We will. I appreciate it. I actually
been
love
awesome.
you guys' show. I love watching
Thanks.
you guys. I'm glad you guys are doing well.
Yeah.
I'd love to say because I do. I root. For
I
the
would.
Bills, and
I'd love to say good luck,
I'd love
but
to say good luck because every game except for this one, I root for the Bills. I like the Bills, but not today.
Well, before you
And
go,
not Sunday.
so people know, I encourage everyone to follow them and subscribe to their channel. Where can people find you?
You can find us at the Married Couple Podcast. Underscores in between each word on either
Because they're
YouTube.
annoying.
They are annoying, but all the other ones were taken, so we had to.
had it.
The Married Couple Podcast. Underscores in between each word on YouTube and on Instagram. Those are the main two places to find us.
Yeah.
We're on Facebook. We're on a bunch of other.
You can-
all the other like,
Yes.
subscribe,
Do all the things.
thumbs up.
You're probably the only two that are still married on this planet, so the Married Couple Podcast wouldn't be too hard to find.
Right.
Most of us are divorced like twice.
Well, the
Well-
Divorced Couple Podcast just does not sound as
It
good.
doesn't have a.
Doesn't roll
That
off
might
the-
actually be a good gimmick, though. The divorced couple. And
I'm sure it's
argue the
there.
whole
Well, I
damn
don't want to be
time.
on here with my
I know.
ex-husband, so
Yeah, but you could
especially in
tell
the
them,
same room.
like, well, if you're in different states and on Zoom, you can say a lot of things that you wouldn't say in person.
yeah,
is
maybe.
Keyboard warrior style.
That's
We're
not
gonna
being
leave that
real.
to other people. Thank
Yeah.
you guys. Thank you.
But thanks for
very
having
much
us
for
on. We
See you in a
appreciate
half hour.
you. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
And they
That was a
have
young ho coup gong.
Yeah, they've been gonged.
He-
So he said bye, wait, bye. That was awesome. The Married Couple Podcast. Definitely check them out. I'll leave their handle on the screen there for a minute. But T.O., playoffs are here. I'm excited. All the boring, shitty teams are finally gone. Thank God. Playoffs. We've been waiting for this all season. Can you
excited to
believe
s-
18 weeks has gone by already since we started doing this show? Jesus.
No.
And doing NFL on top of it. Our Wednesdays are always really booked up. It's been great. We still got 3 weeks to go until the Super Bowl, and then we're probably going to do the Super Bowl show. So I'm excited about it. We made our picks on who we think is going to win, but we also have some storylines that we wanted to go over. For where I'm going to start is this magnet in the gloves and the magnet in the football thing. I have seen some reels about it. There's this one other idiot that's on the internet doing his reels about these stupid magnets in the football and or the gloves, and that's why all these circus catches are being made. Yeah. And I'm going to let you take over on that because you do the sound effects and everything.
Hey, I have 2 eyes. I'm just watching the game like everybody else. It's not my fault that I have the ability to see things a little bit better for what they are. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe my mind is just connecting the dots a little bit differently than everybody else. But when I see somebody go, reach their hand out, get that ball, and the ball doesn't even spin or move, and it stays there the whole time, and then he hits the ground and still doesn't spin or move, I question whether that guy's got the grip strength of a freaking gorilla or if there's some kind of things going on. And then when I see a kick from the 23-yard line, like in the Steelers game, with the wind flag going like this, and he just, like I said, he kicks, and it just zings over there, like, hey, jack that freaking magnet up, let's see what we can really do. Last show, they said they couldn't do it at a 23-yard line because it wasn't powerful enough. Joke's on them. What the hell was that? Like, what was that?
He called it a fin kick. He said if you kick it by the bottom, it'll hook right.
The only fin I know is Baylor. I've never seen anybody kick anything like that. A fin kick.
That's what the guy said for Baltimore. He said that it was what?
No, not that kick. I'm talking about that guy just missed it. There was no things in play there. I'm talking about when the Steelers missed that extra point. And it was just like...
Yeah, but the Baltimore kicker said he missed it because it ended up turning out to be what
there
they
was
call the
no
fin
magnets
kick.
On that. I'm talking about the other one where he was like 23 yards away with no wind. And it
Boswell
looks like
never
it's going to
misses.
go right in, and then just sharp, whatever the hell happened there. We didn't even get it doing because they were like, jack it up. We got to get this sucker the hell out of here. And then the game was relevant again because now they're only up by
you
what?
Are something special, man.
Oh, I mean, come on, it's drama.
That's awesome.
I just want to. I don't know what's going on, but
anybody out there listening to this nonsense, feel free
nonsense.
to either on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or Twitter drop us a comment and let us know what you think.
Sports entertainment. What's more entertaining than the game meaning something? No possible way. It's week 18, and everything comes down to the last minute of the last game of week 18. Dun 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 dun. Holy shit! Wow, what are the chances? I don't know. Pretty damn good, apparently. 3 teams win 14 games. Never happened before. There's always something.
And the one and only. Hey, Damon, I'm slapping myself in the face. Why would you do that?
Dames, we've only done a few shows together. Frankie J and I have been at this for a while. He's always said, no way, no way. This is the first year he's actually been like, I don't know. There's some weird fishy shit going on here.
I think there's fishy shit, but not officially. I don't think the magnet thing is completely believable. It's just
funny. It's funny. I don't know if I completely believe it, but I don't know what else is making the ball do that.
The way they're kicking.
Come up with another reason.
Well, we're gonna have to dig into that for the next episode.
You got to rule out the wind. You got to rule out the fin kick. You got to rule out the over the top footless kick. What was it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's weird. But whatever. There's been countless
even Aubrey
times.
missed a field goal this year. And
normally they just ding it off the thing because they love that noise. I mean, that noise equals
I can't
drama.
do the noise.
Dong. I mean, you get a double doink in there, people are tuning in.
What's the double doink sound like?
Dong, dong. And then they're like, oh, if it didn't go in.
You're definitely.
It's massaged.
You're
it's
definitely.
Massaged. The game is massaged. It's massaged.
I can't.
Hopefully, this referee doesn't screw us this week, or I'm going to be really pissed off next week. And you guys better apologize if something fishy happens. And this referee, I'm telling you right now, because I'm not playing no more. I'm calling this out before it even happens. That's how confident I am that this guy's going to fuck something up for either team. I don't know who it is.
The referee?
This Brad Allen character, who shouldn't even be reffing.
His last name's Allen, so that might be something.
I know. We're 4-0 with him. Yeah, I know. I get it. We'll see. Hopefully, screw the Jags then. But after the game, if they're bitching about that, don't be surprised. He missed 4 freaking calls at the end. He didn't call anything.
That's awesome.
He was letting him play.
Did you hear? Well, I don't know if it's. I haven't really looked into all of the details. Travis Kelce has a charity where he takes more of the donations for his management group than he does give to the actual charity. It's like 55 to 45 or something.
Sounds like
that.
every charity. That's why they say a portion.
A portion, yeah. But if you're
I buy a $30 shirt, a
millionaire
portion.
celebrity football player, why would you?
Well, you just
take
talked about this
something?
a couple weeks ago because they go broke sooner
Yeah.
than later. Maybe
Well,
he's being smart about it.
So you think it's okay for him to do that?
No, I think it's all a sham, but who cares? It's nothing to do with my life. I'm not buying one of those stupid shirts or charities. Most of those charities are scams anyways.
Taysom Hill, New Orleans Saints.
He was a
hanging up the
scam.
cleats. Taysom Hill?
Yeah, would you take him at any point in his career?
Well, he's retiring.
I know. Would you have taken him? Scam.
Why not? Why was he a
I don't know, I'm
scam?
just asking. Did you want him as your starting quarterback ever? Maybe in
Sometimes,
Buffalo.
yeah.
I know we might
Yes.
have, but we still
Sometimes.
would have sucked.
Yeah. So we're just moving down the list here because
I
we
realize
only got
that.
a few minutes left. But you bring up the point: is it Super Bowl or bust for Coach McDermott? I say no. If we get to the
There's
Super
so
Bowl,
many coaches out there right now.
Yeah, but you'd have to
How about
rebuild
Harbaugh?
the whole team.
Let me Harbaugh or
I don't know,
McDermott.
man.
Would you be mad though?
Listen, if McDermott gets fired, if we don't make it to the Super Bowl, or if we do make it to the Super Bowl and lose, and if they fire him, yeah, I wouldn't mind Harbaugh coming in.
What if
but
we
do I
lose
wanna-
this game against the Jags?
I don't want to go through another rebuild.
Please
especially
trust
in
the
a new
process.
stadium.
New building, new thing, new process.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Come on, we'll sell you. We'll sell you tickets.
Well, I'm not buying them. I can't. I mean, I don't have $800 to blow just for a
Listen,
seat.
this is the easiest path to the Super Bowl the Bills could ever wish for. If we blow this, I'm blowing it up. Blow it
I'm
up.
glad you finished that off when you said the second blow. So you would say if this is it, this is
Yeah.
it for McDermott if we don't get all the way and win it.
How could you not? I mean, at this point.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to
think the
disagree with
fans-
you or agree with you yet. I want to wait to see what happens this Sunday.
And I've
when
been
we
along-
crush the Jaguars.
But yeah, you're right. You're right,
I wanna-
actually. Why even go down this road? Because I think we're going to beat them. I
If
was
we
at the
beat
last game. We whooped them 45-3.
Well, let's see what happens with the Jaguars game, and then we'll reassess this whole McDermott coaching situation.
That's why I
still
put down
think-
Super Bowl or bust. I didn't put down beat the Jags or nothing.
I still think we can do better in the way of offensive coordinator and play calls, but I mean that's even if we win the Super Bowl, I wouldn't mind upgrading in that department. But what underdog has the best chance of winning this weekend?
First, we have to establish who is the underdog. Pittsburgh's an underdog.
Sure.
Are they home, you said, against
Yeah.
Houston?
Yeah.
That's freaking nuts.
And then you got the Panthers, I imagine, are an underdog.
Yeah.
I like the Panthers. I picked the Panthers as my underdog team of the week.
How many points is San Fran underdog?
I don't look at points.
Well, that's the underdog. Whoever's
Well,
not favored points.
I'm just saying they're the underdog because they are.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm
You
looking at the
understand?
points. Yeah. I thought San Francisco, like we said, is going to win as well. I think Brock Purdy is pretty damn good.
Playoffs is a new season. That's what a lot of people.
You don't want to
always-
trust Brock Purdy because he looks like a 12-year-old boy. And you think he's going to steal your lunch money.
I'm not worried about him stealing my lunch money. He's so tiny, I'd whoop his ass. But he's only good when he has the players he needs in the lineup, or if he's not injured. He's only good. Like if he's got his Christian McCaffrey, if he's got his George Kittle, he seems to do a little better. When he doesn't have them, he seems to struggle. In my humble opinion.
Tell me how good Trevor Lawrence is without laughing. You couldn't do it.
I can't do it yet.
That's where I'm at.
I have a feeling that Trevor Lawrence is going to get very humbled this Sunday.
When it
And
comes to
yeah,
playoffs, you look at your starting quarterback and your coach.
Yeah,
I think we check off the two boxes. But like he said, their stats are pretty damn close.
they are for the regular season, but the postseason is a different beast, and they get all hyped up. And have they been there before? Yeah, but have they been there before like the Bills? No.
Deion Dawkins better fucking drop his bitch tits, and he better do something this week.
Jeez, you just changed the subject.
Well, because
So anyways,
we're gonna need him.
Yeah. So I guess we're we're clear on that one. And Philip Rivers, there's talk about him potentially being an NFL football coach next year. On NFL earlier, we did have a comment from John saying he could be, but not this year, but you never know. I could see it happening in his name being tossed into a hat for being the coach of some team. I don't know. What do you think? He's a high school football coach right now for his boys, and left that to go back to the NFL for a few games. Do you see him sticking around the NFL? You think
Probably
he'd be a coordinator, offensive coordinator somewhere? Where do you think?
Got 17 kids. I'd probably just focus on life.
Yeah, at this point, just be with your family, coach high school, and be happy you got health insurance for a long time now.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So
that's what I do, but he's a competitor, so he's probably going to get in the game. He needs the camaraderie. He fell in love with it again, coming closer to the game. He loves being around the guys.
That's just it. They never want to quit. Their bodies quit. That's if you ask any football player that's ever retired, why do they quit? They can't physically do it anymore.
And it's healthy to do something you love, so his wife will probably be on board.
So yeah,
if she really loves him.
That. All the coaches fired already. The most shocking one, obviously, is Harbaugh. Well, it's not shocking. We had predicted, you predicted, and you're so proud of it.
Oh, you can take credit for it, too. You're on my show.
Oh, thanks. The funny thing is that we both predicted that one of the coaches would get fired, depending on who lost. But I also say if Mike Tomlin loses this weekend, he's going to be gone, too.
It's possible.
I just think that,
I think I look at, why I say no for a second? Because I look at the Steelers and I say, how many coaches have they gone through their whole thing? Not many. What is it, 3 or 4? He might be the third.
He's the third.
And with only 1 year left, it would shock me if the Steelers are like, no, get out of here early. 1 year. You know what I mean? If he didn't want, that's just, Steelers don't fire coaches. See? They just don't. And he's got 1 year left.
Yeah, but also keep in mind that for the first time in the history of him being the coach of the Steelers this year, where the fans started chanting "Fire Tomlin."
As we know, in Buffalo, fans are very emotional, and we run on emotions.
Well, you want to fire the coach after?
I go back and forth. I'm like, I go back and forth. I can't make my damn mind up because I think he's one of the most winningest coaches there is. Who else are we going to get after him? Who are you going to get? You're going to fire him for who? Like if we're not getting somebody, I used to say if we're not getting Andy Reid, then I don't want to fire McDermott because who the hell else are we going to get? But Harbaugh is not a bad choice.
No. But, usually if he's got a good quarterback, he's obviously a defensive-minded coach.
I think winning solves everything, but we're in Buffalo.
Well, sure.
We've never won.
It does. And
we don't win here.
Not yet. This year's, this
what
could be the
decade
year.
Is this?
Mr. Brightside's going to be the song of the century for Buffalo fans.
How many people before us said they should have had a shirt that said this could be our year? This isn't even a good team.
But we've made it this far without
Sometimes that happens, right?
Yeah, and that's why I feel real confident going into this weekend against Jacksonville. I think that the Bills are going to show up and play some playoff football, and what better way to start in a nice weather, 60-degree, 50-degree game against a team that's been really, really good. And these really, really, really good teams, as you know, like the Colts, started off the season hot. Oh, they were in the playoffs. They were Super Bowl predict, and then all of a sudden shit just came crashing down on them, and they're not even in the playoffs now, right? Who's to say that this weekend comes along and Trevor Lawrence throws 4 interceptions or fumbles or something? I just think the Bills come through sometimes on these teams that are supposedly really, really great and match up aside. I just think the Bills have a little bit more experience in this department. Have they lost more in this department? Yeah, well, they've been there more. So
yeah, I think
I like our chances.
You had a good season. It's time to go home, Jacksonville. That's how
pretty much. Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Because the bipolarness in me says the one thing, and then the other way, I'm like, no team wants to play the Bills. What are we afraid of?
True. Well, we're out of time here, T.O. It went by really quick for our playoff bracket weekend show. And I think it's just most appropriate that we feed the ducks and.
Oh, come on. I'm not even ready.
Yeah, you're never ready, but we get to go hang out with the Married Couple podcast in a little bit. And just real quick, I want to take an opportunity to thank everybody for being here, watching, engaging, sharing out the show, liking the show, and definitely joining in with the comments. It's been a blast. We will see you next week at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you next week.
True NFL is brought to you by Raw Live Productions. If you have any questions about the show, you can email us at info@rawlive.com.